Oh, I know the song. I know the song. I love this song, and it's such an important song in my life. I was in high school. I was 12 years old. It was around about 1980, and this was like the anthem of my teenage years. Thank you, Robert Kool Bell, for making me cool too.
Well, I'm happy to be here because, Cape Town
Yes,
is the
it's
town
late,
that gets
it's
down.
late. Oh, man.
Cape Town's the town that gets down.
No, absolutely. And
we going to get down.
And you
Come
don't.
on.
You're one of the founders of the band.
Excuse me?
You're one of the founders of the band.
Yeah. Actually, I lost 6 of my members. We called ourselves the Magnificent Seven. All my guys have passed. I'm the last one of that band.
Last man standing.
Last man standing. But I got 10 with me now. I call them the
You
Magnificent.
need 10 to replace
I call them the Magnificent 10. That's who you're going to see here tomorrow night.
Yeah. Are they younger than you, or do they share that amazing American contribution to the world, the music that came out of the USA, especially you founded in 1964.
Right.
That was 3 years before I was born.
Oh, okay. We saw you coming.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's probably because of you that I came. But yeah, it's a long time. And are there younger members that have replaced the older members?
Yeah, I got guys that have been with me for 30 years, 25 years, 15 years. Yeah.
Okay. And in age also a lot younger.
Excuse me?
And in age.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. How do they feel about, that contribution of your era? I don't hear it anymore.
Well, I mean, the guys that are with me, they feel great about it because they grew up on our music,
Sure.
And I have to say that the Earth, Wind, and Fire experience with Al McKay and those guys, and Maurice has passed, and so we all started together.
It's interesting that you would reference Earth, Wind, and Fire. Was that the benchmark? Was that your reason for being Kool in the Gang?
We started a little bit before them, but
Oh, okay.
Maurice played with the band. I'm trying to think of the piano player.
Ramsey Lewis?
Ramsey Lewis, yeah. That's when he started.
We're talking serious kind of pedigree. Absolutely serious pedigree. So you're still touring a lot? The world's still wanting the Kool in the Gang sound?
Absolutely. We just was inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Now, It took a long time for that. I mean, we started back in 1964, and we finally got in. And the thing about that we were playing with a lot of different rock groups, Elton John, Van Halen, Kid Rock, all those guys. And it was called the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And so, what's going on here? We rocking it. Anyway, long story short, we're in now. And we're doing over 100 shows a year.
My guest is Robert Kool Bell, co-founder of Kool in the Gang. He's on the bass guitar. It's not your first time to Cape Town.
Excuse me?
It's not your first time in Cape
Oh,
Town.
no. I've been here about 3 times. Yeah.
3 times?
Yeah.
Okay, I know of one other occasion. I was fortunate actually to meet you back then. It was in the 90s, in the mid to late 90s in Cape Town. I know Stylistics, I think, shared the stage with you at about the time as well.
I think Maxie Priest was on that show, too.
It could very well be.
In the stadium.
Could very well be. But what a great performance. And yeah, we didn't have a lot of performances back then. And then Kool in the Gang came. So why are you not coming here more often?
Well,
you're in demand.
This is
surely.
the place to be. Matter of fact, I have my own champagne now called Le Kool Champagne.
Oh, okay.
And I'll be through all of Africa and the Middle East.
Yeah, no, I would imagine there's a lot of demands on your time and performance.
Yeah, so we're having a great time. So it's about promotion, too. I mean, you got to promote the record, you got to promote the group, and you got to promote the champagne.
Of course, the champagne. But the creativity, you say, is still spewing forth like the bubbles of the champagne? You're still writing new stuff?
Absolutely. I mean, you're talking about whenever there's big parties and they're drinking Dom Perignon and Veuve Clicquot, but they're playing Celebration. So why not have my own champagne called Le Kool? the celebration drink.
I think it's going to go down just well on the African continent, especially. Can't reconcile that. So you are bottling it? Is it real champagne? Because the French lay claim on champagne.
I know.
We make great champagne, but the French said, South Africa, you can't call it champagne.
It's from Ypres, okay, where they make Dom Perignon Cristal.
So it's real French.
It's real champagne.
Well,
it's with the Berthelot family.
I didn't think it was possible to bring Kool to the French, but you just did.
Yeah, I didn't think it was possible either. I mean, well, a country boy from Youngstown, Ohio, how I end up in the cartel of the French champagne, Ypres.
No, that's something to look forward to. Is your brand available in South Africa?
Well, right now it's going to be on duty free in about 2 weeks.
In duty free,
all throughout South Africa, and also we're working on that right now. We will have closed our deal in the next 2 weeks.
Okay, well that'd be interesting. So I'm gonna need to leave the country to buy your champagne and then bring it back in. Your performance, you're looking forward to it in Cape Town?
Oh yeah, it's been a while since we've been here. Yeah, definitely.
My story is the story of very many millions of people in this particular city. We grew up with Kool and the Gang. So yes. I think you're going to see a lot of us there. I think we've changed shape and form and maybe a little more gray, but there's nothing like Kool and the Gang to bring the youth out in us.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a big party tomorrow.
I have absolutely no doubt. I know a lot of people that are looking forward to it. Just what would your tour itinerary look like in a year? How many countries have you been to this past year?
Well, on the international side, we're at Singapore for the Formula One.
Yeah.
Of course, we have played, on this one, we played Serengeti up there with all those animals.
Wow.
That was a real jungle book.
What a great setting.
Yeah, that was. Tanzania, we played Uganda, we played Kenya. We've been in South Africa about maybe 2 or 3 times in the past 20 years, though.
Yeah, no, I'm talking 20 years.
Yeah.
We're talking 90s, in fact.
Yeah.
Maybe even 30 years.
Durban.
Yeah.
They like to party over there, too. But I think Cape Town is the town that's going to get down.
What do you think of where the music world is at right now? I'm thinking about the baby boomers, your generation and your contribution to music. From that generational perspective, how do you view music today?
Well, it's changed a lot. And you got the hip-hop. We're the most sampled band in hip-hop. The 50-year celebration of hip-hop.
Yeah.
You know, we're doing the rock.
Yeah. Now, what you hear is not a test. I'm rapping to the Rapper's Delight. That was 1980 as well. Unfortunately, that's all that we have time for. And that didn't tell me. First, we got to go to news, and I just got lost in the magic of Kool and the Gang in town. Thank you very much for joining us, Robert Kool.
Thanks for having me.